Yay, we're live.
We're live. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Pam from Furls.
Pam from Furls.
I do feel like that's like your name now. It's not Pam, it's Pam from Furls.
It is so true.
It really is.
So true. Even like there's people that we kind of like work with who also now call me that. So it's just how it is. Look at all our friends who are here today. Maria, Kivia, Rita, Christina, Monique. Oh, happy belated birthday, Christina.
Yes, happy belated birthday.
Birthday was like a week ago, a little over a week ago.
Uh-huh.
Mandy from YouTube is here. Maria, Cheryl, Lori, Jen.
Everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Pam D.
June. Andrea, Ola Joe.
Leanna. Diane.
Oh, look at everybody. Hello. Okay. Oh, that's DeVeter. I shouldn't.
I know.
That's me saying it.
Funny, anytime I actually say like, I'm like, oh, DeVeter. Every time. It's like the sweetest thing ever.
I love it.
She's the best.
Monique, Denise. Okay, so I'm having a moment.
Tell me.
Because as you know, Victor, well, you already know this. So I take the photos for Furls. And sometimes my hands are in the photos. And I'm not one who can do like my nails fight back. So I often do like the glue on or stick on for the photos because it's just so much easier. Except I only tend to do one hand, take all the pictures.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh no, I forgot to do the other hand. And then I'm doing something like going live. And I only have one hand done. So now I'm trying to like desperately get the other hand done. But it's always harder on the second hand because now you have nails on the first one. So you can't like peel things properly and you can't. Yeah. So I have everything except the pinky done. And I think that's just how it's going to be for this event.
It's fine. So, no one will notice. Because also like, oh, well, I guess your pinkies are out. Like if I talk with my hands. Yeah. So it's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Everyone here seems to be very supportive. They get the whole, I think the sticker nails are actually very clever. And I would do that for a while when I was taking some pictures. And I was like, oh, this is fun. So, but then, yeah, it's like then one's like falling off and then can't get the others. Yay, white and gold.
Color Street. I haven't. I will look into that. The code. Oh, let me go see. I'll take care of that right this moment. One moment, please. Victoria,
yes.
Take over for a moment here.
So as we all have seen now, as we all got the emails, the text messages, the social media posts, Gemini is here. We've had, I feel like Gemini has been in the works in some way, shape, or form for a really long time. So then to push that puppy live was very exciting.
Over a year.
Yeah, it's been a lot of tears and joyful moments, but it's here. It's really exciting. It's 2 because it's the twin ZODIAC, which is really, I'm learning more about our like ZODIAC signs in general. I feel like through the releases of all of them because I personally don't know too much about ZODIAC signs. So it was really cool to learn about like Gemini in general, how it's like the twin ZODIAC. And then Pam was like sharing and she's like, we're gonna have 2 hooks because it's twins. And I was like, the masses will go crazy. Like it was really fun.
Can you even? I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, it's super fun. Like I like that we did. I mean, I don't know if this was ever even a question potentially of like maybe doing certain sizes in like the caster color and other sizes in like the pollux color. I don't know if that was ever a part of the conversation, but I like that we did each have their own full set. So if you like the caster more or you like pollux more, you can get all of them. And they're still the Gemini hooks. That's the best part. So very exciting, y'all. Let's see. It's beautiful. My mom is a Gemini, so I guess that's the gift. Yeah, that's what she's getting. Michelle's mom is going to get Gemini hooks, which they're really pretty.
Gemini too.
Oh, really? there's a lot of really fun Geminis. Like, I mean, even when I was, because I put together like some of our lists for who we send product to before, just so they can kind of release it with us, right? So there were some people that I sent them Gemini, and then they emailed me and they were like, "This is perfect. I love them. I'm also a Gemini." And I was like,
I love that.
It was such a fun win. Oh, Pam, I'm glad you have them.
I just realized, I need to show because I have them. So I'm in my new office space. So if anyone's been like following around or following us for a while, they know that like I keep moving where my office is. So this used to be my son's room. He's about to turn 12, and it's like 5 by 7. It is the tiniest little room, and he is as tall as I am already. Not that that's like a huge feat, because we went through this last week. I'm not the tallest person in the world, but still, like, he's going to continue growing. So we gave him our bedroom and moved ourselves, my husband and I. We made like a little primary suite in the basement because we weren't using it for anything. But that's where my office was. So when I say we, I mean like I was. But now so we're kind of in transit. And so now I have his room as my office space, which is very dark and moody and like preteen. So I got to paint and do all those things. But in the meantime, here we are. Here's our Gemini. I don't know if you can see it. I'm obviously in front of a window now, which I never was before.
The window is a love-hate relationship with a window, because sometimes it's a little too bright. Sometimes it's perfect.
Sometimes it's perfect. But today, despite all the wildfires happening up here in Canada right now, we have a relatively sunny-ish day. So I guess the winds have shifted, but now you can't see the hooks very well. And it doesn't help that one is like a white resin and one is a black resin with like, so the camera doesn't know how to adjust the contrast, like the brightness.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one at a time, see if that helps.
I think that they're classy. That's actually exactly what I thought when I saw them. I'm like, ooh, like that is classy. I love it.
So this is Gemini Castor. So anyone who follows like the constellations or Greek mythology or anything like that, the Gemini constellation looks like two people. And so they were named after the twins Castor and Pollux, who were the half brothers of, I believe, Helen of Troy. Might have made that up in Greek mythology. And so so we tried to do other colors that were obvious enough that you could tell which was which, but it's so hard. And so the only like truly obvious way to make them look like twins, but so you know exactly which hook you're getting, was to do like the most contrasting colors we could think of, which were these. And I think they look so pretty.
They're so fun. They're so fun.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at the screen because I don't have mine yet. I will hopefully get mine sooner or later. But I'm like literally looking at the screen because they're so pretty. And I was like,
this one is Gemini Castor, and this one is Gemini Pollux. And so, I mean, and as you know, with our hooks, like when you go on the website, you'll see a whole bunch of Castor and a whole bunch of Pollux. So you can kind of get the idea of how your swirls may or may not look, because they are all hand swirled. So each one's going to be a little bit different. And mine I get in advance, so they don't even have the stamps on them yet, because we wanted to make sure we had lots of time. So yours will have the stamp with the sizing on it. Mine just don't, because I get the prototypes, or the samples. So that's Pollux there, and then we have Castor. A couple samples here. You can see the black with the glitter. Oh my gosh, it's so
I do love Castor. I do. I mean, that's the thing. I either love everything like so much color, or I love just like black. And so perfect.
I always love matching my projects, like my hooks to my project. I'm a sucker for it. I always have been. And I think this is great because they're neutral in color, but they'll still kind of like, they're scene stealers. You know what I mean? Like they have like all that glitter in it, and that's just gonna, I think they're great. And so now we have, well, this is where it's gonna get kind of confusing because now I think we have 8 Zodiac hooks.
Correct.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right. I'm using the Pisces over here with my project.
Yeah.
So we have technically 8 Zodiacs, but 9 hooks now. That won't be confusing. Exactly. So we now have Pisces, which is the navy blue with this silver shimmer. We have Aquarius, which is this brighter blue with a dark blue and shimmer and some white. We have Taurus, which is a purple base with a little bit of hot pink and mint swirled through. We have, I'm going to go in the order of the calendar year, not the zodiac year. So I apologize. We have Aries, which one of my favorites. And it's the, it's got like this deep brownish red base with swirls of white and shimmer. So you get these really pretty like pink and red swirls in there. I really love this one. Then we have Gemini, Castor and Pollux. Castor, and the white base is Pollux. I'm running out of hands now. This is exciting.
I know. Your little hands.
The nails make them look longer. Okay. Then we have Virgo. And that one is green and blue with some like really pretty yellow swirls in there. And then we have Sagittarius, which is that gorgeous purple with like I keep wanting to say a mustard yellow, but that doesn't, I don't know. What color yellow would you say that is? It's like mustard yellow, isn't it?
It is a mustardy yellow, but I would say it's like a Heinz mustard yellow, not like a coat that's mustard yellow. Like I feel like there's like Heinz mustard yellow, and then there's like the coat that looks nice.
You are selling this, Victoria.
I love it. Well, okay, I'm maybe because I actually love mustard, but it's fine. I actually love. So what's funny is I'm like a basketball fan. My husband's a basketball fan, and so what we saw. Yeah, that's all we thought. We're like, it's the Lakers hooks.
The Lakers hook.
I'm actually not a Lakers fan. However, I thought it was. I thought of so many like fun, cute little things to do, and thankfully somebody in the comments was like, "Anybody else getting Lakers vibes?" I was like, "Yes."
Okay. Yes. Okra. Yes. Sunflower. See, but now it's going to be the Heinz hook in my head, and it has this really pretty. I don't know if you can see.
It's like a rainbow glitter. Yeah.
It has like a rainbow glitter. In this one, you can see like nail stickers sticking out because I was in such a rush.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, and then Capricorn. These are all of our zodiac hooks so far. So
I love the variety. We have a little bit of. I know everybody. I think what's like fun is to get the email from people and they're like, "Oh, this is my sign. Can you make?" Because we have a couple signs that we don't have yet. But I know they're in the works, and then they send us little things of like, oh, could I have this? Could I have that? And sometimes I already know what they're going to look like, and I get really excited because someone's asking for it. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much for letting us know. Like, and then I'm just like, you will be so happy. So it's always a very fun feeling.
Love when that happens. So yes, we do not yet have a Cancer hook, a Leo hook, a Libra hook, or a Scorpio hook. So those are the 4 that are left. We will not be getting to all of them this year just because it turns out so many of them were back to back. That just the way it worked out. So we can't do that this year. But within the next calendar year. No. Next year we'll have them all. Don't worry about it. By the end of 2024.
It's fine. 2024 will be our year.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, we will have them all. So we have, look at, Libras we still need. Leo we need. Oh, I love it. So it's fun though, because I do take everyone's considerations or everyone's suggestions like under consideration. But usually what I do for the most part, the Gemini was a little bit different because we needed that high contrast for the twins, the half brothers. But I usually look to what the star sign color is, or at least since I've been responsible for coming up with the colors of the hooks. So, but I also really, really want to make sure that they're pretty.
Yeah.
Like first and foremost. So even if the color is something that's associated with that sign, if it's not going to be a gorgeous hook, then I usually just use the color as inspiration, but I want to make sure it's beautiful. The Cruella bowl. Oh, yes.
I have mine here.
The bowl is in my cabinet.
I brought it out for the Crochet Foundry Cow Live on Wednesday because we just released it. So I was like, plus I was using it, but I was like, we were all raving about it. It's so nice.
It is.
I am a sucker for anything that has black in it. So and also I love like our ebony hooks are so pretty. So then to see almost, all of our wooden products are so pretty, but you see like the natural like grain of it all and how it's not like completely solid. I'm a sucker.
What do you think of the shape of the bowl? It's my favorite.
It's my favorite. Like, don't get me wrong, the Dharma bowl, I love the little like holes. Like, it's really fun. Super pretty. But for me, so that's more like rounded out. Yeah. Most slightly. This, like the taper on this, and I love the simplicity of just the line. Personally, it is my favorite shape. Like,
we have another of that style, like later this, like close to holiday, like winter. Something, another one of those will be coming. It's a long time. You gotta wait. But for
patience, me and everyone else.
But the thing, what I love about, look at the wood grain on this one too.
Yeah, so pretty.
Oh my gosh. When you get like those knots in the wood, be still my heart. They're just so gorgeous. And they're all carved by hand. Like they're so pretty. Talking about the small teak bowl. It's just nice because I didn't get it either until I started using them. And it's so great because like your yarn does stay put. It's really nice. And it doesn't get all dusty and tangled and full of,
Because I normally, like, I keep all my projects in a bag. And so then I would kind of use my bag as like a yarn bowl, if you will. But then the friction between the cotton and the yarn would then just kind of, I didn't like it. So on it, like, yeah, I personally really enjoy just to have my yarn in there, spinning around or just from a cake. Like,
Wendy, how big are your cakes?
I'm curious.
I'm curious now too, because these, we do offer, so for the Dharma bowls, there's 3 sizes, which is really nice because these ones are, do I have a ball of yarn? I don't. Our Wander yarn, which is 120 yards, fits perfectly in the Cruella bowl. They fit in the small bowl too, but they like completely covered by the medium bowl or the medium Dharma bowl or the Cruella bowl. These bowls are really big, so you can fit. I'm trying to think of what I have. Well, I have this Scarfie, but Scarfie's massive and not in a ball yet, but it would, so it looks too big.
More or less, it does fit.
This is how I'm using it right now, just because I was lazy and I was too eager to start my next skein of yarn. So I just shoved it in there. But what are you working on right now?
It's funny you ask. So again, this reminds me of like a Fruit Loop or Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, that is pretty.
I'm obsessed with like the ripple stitch. So even another swatch that I was working on is like ripple. Do I have it? Yeah. So I just started it with Wander because I want to do like for our kits or not our kits. What's it called? Our palette packs.
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking, I have a lot of yarn and it's summer, but I want to wear, like, I guess I have a lot of like warm yarn, I should say, but I want to wear it in summer. So then I was like, well, okay, I'm going to try to just use a larger hook and it will be like layered. Like I'll have a tank top, but it'll be like, it's supposed to be very like breathable, flowy.
Right.
So that's why I'm trying to then make a top that is ripple stitch because I'm obsessed with it. And then, so yeah, I'm working, it's like a DK weight and I'm using an 8mm hook. I'm using my Pride hook, which is like my favorite.
I'm using a 7.
Nice.
And this is for a design for Crochet Foundry, which is due in a week. So I should probably get on that. Thankfully, I'm the one doing the photography. So
yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's just do yours last.
So I can literally work on it right up until the final moment because, you know, thankfully.
It happens. You're a busy woman, Pam.
Oh, Crafty Bones Leanna said, yes, the small does fit the Wander, and her goal is to have a yarn bowl per project. I love that. That's a good goal. If any of you are in Edmonton, by the way, and would like to try Furls hooks for yourself before you buy, Leanna is doing a pop-up shop at Numana Yarns in Edmonton, and they're doing something for Knit in Public Day with some crochet, which is really cool. So you can go there. There's going to be lots of hand-dyed yarns. There's going to be Leanna in her booth with a few different Furls products. She has some ebony hooks. Speaking of ebony, love ebony. Mm-hmm. And what else does she have? Oh, tinsel, which is not available on the site. But she's got her own little stash there that she's going to be offering. And our metal yarn bowls. So there's going to be some gold and some hammer gold and some rainbow. Yes. So if you're in the Edmonton area, go check that out.
It'll be exciting. I crochet in public. I'm always crocheting actually. And there have been comments of like, you took your crochet there? And it's like, yes, I did. I've taken my crochet to many concerts. We're going to
Well, your hook was just with you when you went to see Beyonce.
Yes. My Furls hook was in the presence of Queen Bee herself. Granted, very far away. However, the Furls hook and her and I breathe the same air. So that's what counts.
If you want to see the photo, go to our Instagram, Furls Crochet on Instagram, and you will be able to see Victoria and her hook at the Beyonce concert. And that was in London?
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, I'm based in London. But I take them everywhere. Like, I think I saw somebody, the Naked Snail. I crochet knit on public transport. That's me. I'm always there, just crocheting away. And then it's really sweet because sometimes I'll have like older ladies like approach me, and then they're just so like, I connect with them because they also like to crochet. But then I've also had like a couple like adult men that I think their wives crochet, and they'll just be like, oh, that's really cool. My wife's hooks don't look like that, or my wife's needles don't look like that. And I'm like, oh, like they're Furls hooks. I'm always like, it's like a little walking advertisement sometimes.
I love that. And you were at a symphony as well recently with your hooks.
I did. So it was like another concert, and she had like a full, like almost not a full orchestra, but it kind of felt like it was amazing. And it was at the Royal Albert Hall. I had my hook there. It was my Purple Heart because I'm testing for Leanna / Crafty Bones. So I was working on it there. And
not during the performance, just to be clear.
No. Yeah. So please know that during actual show, I am fully in it. I am enjoying myself. It's just normally either right before. Well, because I like to get there early, so I do really I show up early and then I just crochet. So
you just always have your hooks with you.
Literally.
Whether or not you're crocheting, we're with you.
Pam knows I usually carry like a whole little clutch of.
You carry more yarn and hooks with you when you travel than I carry clothes when we travel.
Yes, this is true.
It is my favorite and also a little bit ridiculous, and I love it so much.
The thing what's funny is I love what I do, right? So, and then I also love crocheting. So that's why I'm just so like, I always have them on me. And more than half the time, I'm so posh. I love that. I never in my life would I think I'd be posh. But I always have something on me because I just love to just make things. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, honestly, because then I can just take a couple pictures and keep working on my project. But yeah, tomorrow and Sunday, my Furls Hooks and I will be singing the Jonas Brothers, which is fun. And then I'm seeing like another band probably later in the week, I think on Friday or Saturday again. So there's a couple shows.
I love that so much. I'm going to be, I did see a comment, this is so fantastic. I did see a comment earlier about coming to Toronto, and it's interesting because I'm actually going to be in Toronto next weekend as a stopover on my way to Austin, because I'm going to be going to visit the warehouse, because for those of you who don't know, maybe you're new, maybe it's not top of mind for you, which is totally fine because I do not expect it to be, just to be very clear. It's Furls' birthday month. Furls turns 11 this month. It's also Crochet Foundry's birthday, and Crochet Foundry turns 3 this month. They're about a week apart. And so I am going to travel down to the warehouse to do some celebrations with you all. So this is your first invitation to the Furls birthday event. We have it every year. And this year is the first year that I will be doing it from the warehouse, which I think is really fun. I'm not looking forward to the heat. As you know, I'm very delicate. And I don't do well.
It's actually very true.
I don't do well in the heat. But it's fine. I am taking one for the team, and I'm going to be there and celebrating, and I will be doing another live warehouse tour, which I know people have been asking about. So that is happening. I think it's June 22nd, I want to say. Is there a special birthday hook?
I was just about to read the same comment.
Is there? You should probably tune in and find out. We're going to be doing a giveaway from the warehouse, so be there. Also, I have a special guest who will be joining me live from the warehouse. Just saying.
It's so much fun on our birthday. I feel like we do really go all out.
We do. Yeah, Furls and Crochet Foundry same month. What am I making? I'm making a design for Crochet Foundry magazine for the
September?
What's that?
I was like September, and I was like, I don't know, something in the fall. You're right.
It's for the colder season. It was really hot here for a while. It's finally cooling off, but as some of you may know, if you in the news, it's very dry here in Canada right now, and we're desperate for rain, and we're supposed to get some, fingers crossed, maybe starting Saturday, not very much though, just like maybe less than a millimeter. But on Monday, we're supposed to get like a good amount of rain. So I'm really hoping that it's going to help us. So do you know what's really strange?
Tell us.
So 2 days ago, I think it was, Megan, who is our warehouse manager in Austin, she sent a message on we use Slack, like that kind of like our home office, digital online home office, so to speak. And she sent a message asking, if I was okay and how everything was going up here. And I said, fine. I mean, we have air weather alerts because of the fires in Quebec is what our alert said. And I'm like, we're fine. I'm about 5 hours, 6 hours from Quebec. We're good. Later that evening, I got another text from a friend about 4 hours south asking if I'm okay. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm fine. Like, are you getting a lot of smoke there too? Didn't occur to me. The next morning, I get a message from Ashley Parker, Loopy Lamb, who is also about 5 or so hours south of me, asking if I'm okay with the fires. And I'm thinking, there something I don't know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was Googling, and it turns out there was a lot I didn't know, and that there are fires in the Sudbury district, which is where I live. No idea. Apparently everybody else got the news.
But you.
But me, who lives here. So I was a little bit, but like, how do you not know when you live there? I don't know, but I didn't know. Getting lots of rain in California, which is good. I know California usually is very, very dry. Raining in Toronto. Monique was asking, about Toronto. It's good. Well, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
So, but yes, it's bad in Ontario too. I had no idea. When we were in Edmonton, our alerts were going off on our phone like every hour. It felt like literally under evacuation watch. And so I just assumed the same would happen here. So I guess it's far enough away from Sudbury that we're not getting the alerts yet. But you think we would have been, something would have come up, but no. Yeah. Maybe it's because I don't watch the news. I don't know. But yeah, I'm safe so far.
Oh, I'm glad.
We're like family, even though we're living so far apart. It's true. We like everyone on the team.
We're always checking up on each other. We really are. It's actually, yeah.
And especially Megan. Megan's like the mother hen. I swear. She's like, Pam, are you okay? And I'm like, why? Glad she's, and then I had to talk to her this morning just about the launch, making sure we're all good to go. And the last thing she said was, okay, make sure you stay safe. And I had that moment again where I'm like, why? And then I was like, oh, right. It's top of mind for her. I really need to. Oh, Leanna again. Yeah, it's really scary. Really, really scary. Okay, anyway, let's talk about something else real quick. So we have the Gemini hooks that just launched. Yes. Castor and Pollux. Half-brother, twin star signs in the constellation Gemini. Happy birthday to all of our Gemini followers. We have the June issue of Crochet Foundry magazine with our wonderful Harrison on the cover. So I also interviewed him in a really fun, quick little interview inside with some questions that I'm not sure if he's been asked before. So
probably not.
Did you read that one? Did you read the interview?
I did. It was really funny. It was really cute. So I shared the cover of June on our Furls Instagram, and I used his little emoji because I like to start all of our captions with an emoji. And so I used the little emoji that's his favorite.
Yeah. And of course he commented back with the emoji. Do you have a favorite emoji, one that you find you're always using?
Okay, so what's funny is I don't know why I love like a chef's kiss, but there's no actual like chef's kiss emoji. So it's a combination of like the kissy face emoji with the little hands. I think it's, well, like there's two, because there's one that's like this, and then there's one that's like more like this. So I alternate between, and that's my chef's kiss emojis.
That's so funny. My son, who is turning 12, but probably turning like 70, like he's such an old soul. But it was funny because we got him I'm trying to think. So he has like, I was messaging him on like Messenger Kids or whatever it is while I was gone, and so I sent emojis, like little like hearts and whatever, and he totally schooled me because he was like, Mom, people don't use emojis anymore unless they're old. And I was like, what do you mean? What are you supposed to use? He's like, it's emoticons. I'm like, I used emoticons when cell phones first were invented. So don't even start with me. Like, leave it to him.
Funny.
There is an emoji of this now.
Hold the phone.
Literally.
You have hand hearts now?
Yeah. I almost sent you one.
Oh, I need to look. I'm so sorry. That will be my new favorite. I love the little, so I learned this from just different Korean things. Like I have a lot of Korean friends. We watch K-drama. Yeah. Little finger hearts. They're my favorite. They're so cute.
Emoji now. I know you were teaching all of us that. We actually had a call with Matthew from MX Domestic. Was it last week?
Yes.
I think so, right? And it was funny because we were teaching them as well, like, oh,
hard.
No, I'm doing it. Wait. There we go.
Yeah, it's this way.
Like, a few people, I guess I'm old. Seriously, it's funny. So the emoticon, so the Naked Snail's asking what the emoticon is. The emoticon is when you do like a circle, a U, and a circle to make like a smile, or that's probably not even correct. But it's like, it's where you actually type out what looks like an emoji, like on your tab.
Yeah, I would do like
extravagant. Like you could just click one button and the whole thing is there.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like the colon with like the parentheses. That was a smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm old, I suppose. I'm 30. I'm almost 30. I'll take it. I love an emoji.
I love emoji too. I think it's like what are they? Gen Z thing, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Mandy, yes. So Harrison on the cover of the June issue is wearing a design by Kelly. And we met Kelly at CGOA last year in New Orleans. I've never been more uncomfortable. I will never not think of that event as just me sweating the whole week. But Kelly is such a sweetheart and a very talented designer. And I'm so excited that we got to put one of his designs on the cover. Actually, he has another design coming up with us this fall, I believe, which he was working on at the conference. And I remember we were looking at it and we were like, what are you doing with that design? He's like, I don't know, I'm just making it. And we said, please, let's put it in the magazine. So we're really excited that he's doing that. So
I don't think I realized that he was already working on it there. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think he was just working on the yoke, and it's this really beautiful, like post stitch. It's really gorgeous. So so Mandy knows which one it is too. Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, Lindsay. Now we're really taking it back. Really taking it back.
Oh my gosh, yes, see you later.
I feel like doing that in bubble letters.
Oh.
Right. Come on.
I love it all.
Come on. I adore you. I really do.
You're so funny.
There's no way you're like, no. Oh, maybe she's referring to you.
Sure. I mean, this is the thing. I'm very excited to turn 30. I don't feel old at all, but if it's the emojis that make me old, I'll take it. I feel like with age comes wisdom. So I'm very, very excited to keep growing older.
Yes. Yes, she must be good. I'm just thinking. Oh, see, I agree.
I love that we have an age range brought together. I would agree with that for sure. Like, I think it's really fun. And like, because I mean, my grandmother taught me how to like knit and crochet. And so it's pretty fun to like, I would show her things that I've made. And it's really funny. Her and I have very similar tastes. Well, because she has passed, unfortunately. But like, I would show her things that I would make. And she'd be like, oh my gosh. And then she would show me things. First of all, she was so sweet. She would compliment me on like making like the most basic scarf when I would start. And she shows me like the things that like the incredible things she's made. And like she was always making things for other people. It was really sweet. And so when we were just like going through things and everything, I found so many half-finished projects, which tracks because that is me. But it was really fun to like the things that she's making or she was making. I was also working in different ways. Like and I mean, she was my grandmother. And so even then, like, there's like outdated things and like patterns and designs you could say, but I don't know, like everything can be kind of like I don't know, like first of all, fashion just circles. Like,
oh yeah,
fashion is just everything that I remember from like late 90s, early 2000s is like cool again.
Yeah.
And so it is really fun to find, like connect with people and like see all these little crossovers, if you will.
Oh my gosh, 80s. I just keep thinking about getting dressed up in like my stirrup pants with like my slouchy socks. And then I remember my mom bought me a shirt and had shoulder pads in it, and I was so mad. But I had like the big poofy bangs and like the scrunchie and the Varney sweatshirt. And like sometimes you'd, I remember when it was really popular to have the ones, the color changing, like with your heat of your hands, but then you could see where
I can't freeze for anybody else but me.
It was so bad. What's that?
Oh, you like froze on my screen. I don't know.
Oh no.
You're fine now, but
It's fine. It's fine. Christina. Unfortunately, the Mardi Gras hooks will not be available for purchase on the website. However, for our birthday, we will be doing some giveaways with a few of our influencers that we love to work with. And one of the things in the giveaway, they will be giving away 11 items, some of them from the vault. So we have a vault.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was a literal vault.
I know, like
that would kind of be exciting. Yeah, with like the big. It's not like that. It is a figurative vault. Sorry. Although it is called that in our inventory program, like our software that we use.
Literally called vault.
But it is where we keep items that have been discontinued or, actually just mostly that. They're discontinued items that maybe we have a sprinkling left for whatever reason. Because sometimes even after we discontinue something, we will hold back a small amount just in case something happened. Like let's say someone's package gets lost in the mail, which happens sometimes. And so we want to send out another one. We hold a few back just in case. So that means there are a couple of Mardi Gras hooks that were held back just in case of whatever reason. There are a couple other hooks that have since been discontinued that have been held back for whatever reason. And we are going to be doing giveaways, 11 of them. And you will have the chance to possibly win a Mardi Gras hook. Even though you did not, because it was only available at CGOA. So I'm pretty excited. So details will be coming soon next week. And a vault like Scrooge McDuck, totally like that. I really need an actual vault.
I know. It would be it'd be so fun to just literally.
I could just imagine, like the smoke coming out or something.
I know, right?
Like the rolling fog, or we can make it into.
We're all so dramatic afros, I swear.
I mean, a little bit.
Oh, that's great.
A little bit.
Let's see. Interesting.
We did have foods. So we had our cherry on top hook. Was it cherry on top? We just called it cherry.
I have never heard that.
Mm-hmm. Cookies and cream, which we called the cookie hook. Cafe. It was just cafe.
We had cream.
And then cream. So we did have foods. We haven't had animals.
That's
except for like Taurus is technically like a bull.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah. But like that's a stretch. That's interesting.
That's a great question, though.
What will be next, Gabby? I'm just as excited as you are. Actually, is your name Gabby, or am I just calling you Gabby?
I think Gabby, right?
That's an assumption. Yeah.
Well, I just don't. I assume we can call her Gabby just because technically.
Hello, Gabby.
Yeah. Hello, Gabby.
Hello, Gabby. A Dalmatian hook. Different oceans and beaches. So our wander yarn, we've really kind of leaned into that theme with the names of the yarns evoke the feeling of like a place or a destination, or the feeling that you get being there. With our palette packs, actually, we had I'm trying to remember, we've had a lot of palette packs over the years now.
Sunset, Wisdom,
Terra, Macaw was the name. Look at all these ideas.
Autumn, Tidal, Retro.
Oh, you have it right there. Okay.
Yeah, have my little cheat sheet. It just happened to be right here.
And we have brand new Pal Packs that hit the site a week or two ago. So we have Tranquil and Atlas.
Celebrate.
And Celebrate. I need a cheat sheet.
It's fine. It's been
look at all these really great.
Tie-dye would be really cool.
Tie-dye would be cool. Neon solids, we were actually talking about that. Bird inspired. We have we're really leaning into the themes with our product lines though, just because I think it's fun and it also makes it easier to name them.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, so what's really fun is we're relaunching our line of leather products this year. So hint, hint. So as I'm trying to think of like late summer, early fall, we should be launching our first one. And they have like a dark academia naming convention to them, which I thought was really kind of fun. And then our yarn bowls that are this shape, that have the rounded shape, have that kind of boho-ish naming thing.
I love it. I think you do a great job with the names and the ideas.
They're fun. I think there's a little bit of pressure, as with anything we do, because people might hate it. And then it's hard not to take it personally.
Fair enough.
It is hard. Are more metal hooks coming? Eventually, yes. So we are working on, I know we've talked about this really fantastic research and development company that we're working with. And since we kind of had a pause where we didn't have a manufacturer for streamlined metal, we took the opportunity to work with them to kind of because they were handmade.
Yeah.
They were hand poured the aluminum and then molded, like, or what do you call it? Words are escaping me today. Like it, almost like on a lathe. Like the metal was carved by hand. Like it was such a long process, and then polished, and then stamped and all that kind of stuff. And so in order to have them machine made, they need to have CAD drawings done and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why there's been a bit of a pause, because we were getting all of the pieces we need done to be able to start getting them machine made. The benefit of it being machine made, obviously being a metal product, is that we're going to be able to produce them in much larger quantities and in new metals, like colors and things like that. And they're going to be made quicker. So we're getting there. We are getting
there. Like, we want them back ASAP.
So bad. So bad.
I know.
Hooks for different seasons. New accessories coming. Well, we just did the Cruella bowl. And the Dharma bowls are new. We also had the 5-hook circular stands, which were new woods. We have some leather coming later this year. We have more yarn bowls coming later like when I say later, I mean later. Like end of the year. What other accessories? New hook trays, or more mango hook trays. These ones, more of these are being manufactured right now. So they will be, again, those are hand carved as well. Like everything's done by hand right now, which is beautiful, but it is a little bit, it takes time.
It takes time for sure. Yeah.
It takes time. Teeny tiny sizes of metal streamlines. We're working on that. That takes, obviously these, our original metal streamlines were done in aluminum, solid aluminum. Aluminum can only get so teeny tiny before it doesn't hold up to the pressure of crocheting. So those have to be made in stainless steel, but we are working on that too. Mango hook trays are amazing. They are. Would you guys like to see the mango hook trays in a different wood? So these ones here, I'm gonna, hopefully this doesn't make a loud sound when
I would love to.
So we have mango. Would you guys like to see this in another wood, maybe? And if so, what kind of wood?
Somebody, what's kind of funny you say that is somebody on the live on Wednesday with me was like, I would love a hook tray like that because then I could have, and I mean, you don't have to tell me twice because I love Cruella everything.
True. Yeah.
Oh, somebody said hook trays to match the streamlines. I love that, Jen.
That too. Ebony and Purple Heart, Ebony. Okay.
Love that, Ebony.
Eek. Oh, a bird would be pretty, wouldn't it? That would be so pretty. Okay. Well, there we go. Ebony.
Oh, there's a lot of votes for Ebony.
Well, that's exciting because we ordered some ebony. So
see, people ask me to spill so many beans, and I'm like, listen, the number of beans I can spill are very limited because I don't hold all the beans. Pam holds all the beans. I didn't know this. I didn't know we had ebony coming.
Oops. Yeah. There we go.
That's exciting.
There we go. Ebony, Mandy, is one of my favorites as well. Oh my gosh, the comment. Most people are saying ebony. Some people want Purple Heart. There's a teak or two in there. Metal. I don't know if that was for a metal tray or interesting. Look at this.
I'm thinking that was
Wanda, I got to tell you, it's really funny because I'm thinking Leo was orange, but not crazy about it. No. So this is what keeps me up at night.
Mm-hmm.
So the color Leo's like power color is yellow. And how do you take a yellow hook like for, when there's yellows and reds and oranges and things like that, but not make it look like a McDonald's hook?
Fair. Yeah, that's a little
food hooks, but it's interesting. So we have a Leo sample that was approved.
Oh. That was Leo? If so.
But we'll have to see. If so, I hope I do my Leo friends proud. Leo is a proud sign. We have a couple Leos on our team too. Megan and Crystal are Leos.
Oh, interesting.
Show us the Leo. I don't actually have it. Like when I say we're
show us the Leo. Yeah. I liked Vanessa, but I'm not a Leo, so.
My sign was done before I even started working for Furls.
What is your sign?
Taurus.
Oh, I do love Taurus.
Taurus is really pretty though.
Yeah.
Taurus is very pretty. Okay.
I really do love our hooks. It's bad.
It is. It's hard. I mean, yeah. Should we do a giveaway? I mean,
sure.
Everyone want to give away?
I love a giveaway.
Can you pass the birthday hook by the screen, please? Like, do you guys are so funny. Not today. I gotta keep some secrets.
I know.
I have to make sure there's a reason you keep coming back. As much as I'm sure it's all my sparkling personality that keeps you all coming back week after week, I'm pretty sure it's the hooks I accidentally show you. Okay, let's drive-by preview. The answer to a giveaway is always yes. Angie from YouTube, I figured that was the truth. So let's give away one caster and one Pollux to 2 people.
I like it.
All right, let's do that. So I'm going to, in the comments, if you want to be entered today, please write which of these 2 is your favorite. If it's caster, the black with the gold, I'm going to show again, close up. There we go. Or Pollux, the white with the gold. I'm asking you to play favorites. So write caster or Pollux, Pollux. Just in case. Look at that. Ooh.
Ooh, interesting answers.
It is. So you go, yeah. So write which one is your favorite. Wendy, it's okay if you love both.
I love both.
But I'm always interested, right? Because I know which ones I love. Oh, and I just broke a nail. Got too excited. But it's interesting seeing what other people think.
It is.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start scrolling.
You start scrolling.
I'm going to go all the way to the beginning just for fun and then go all the way back down and wait for you to. Oh, there were a lot of comments today. Still scrolling.
Okay.
But it's fine.
You want me to tell you when to stop?
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop now.
Lindsay. Congratulations, Lindsay. You won Castor and a Pollock.
So exciting.
Write this down because everyone always says afterwards, who were the winners on our customer service team? And I go, I don't remember their I don't. Okay, I wrote it down. Lindsay, you are going to email support@furlscrochet.com, subject line winner. I'm going to. Are they letting us tag people in the comments yet? No, they don't.
I don't think so.
They still don't. Okay. Lindsay's still here. Please email. And now I'm trying to type with these long nails. Support at crochet. Happens every time. .com. Subject line.
Winner.
To claim your Castor and Pollock's. All right. I'm going to go ahead and send that, and then we can pick a second winner. Okay, tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop now.
Ashley Thomas. Congratulations, Ashley.
Congrats, y'all.
Please email support@furlscrochet.com, subject line winner, to claim your Castor and Pollock's hooks. You get one of each size. You can go ahead and tell us which sizes you would prefer, and we will do what we can to make it happen. Victoria will probably be the one responding to your email, and so she'll
your address just in case, just so we can do it quickly. So yeah, your hook is on the way.
Perfect. Love that. All right, everybody. I guess we should get back to work, huh?
I know. I know. It was great, y'all. I love joining the lives when I can.
I love having you here, so I really appreciate it. And yeah, go grab your Gemini, Castor, and or Pollock's hooks. I think I want a full set of each.
I was literally thinking that earlier. I was like, I'm probably gonna get myself some. Probably because I really like both, actually. I do tend to gravitate more towards like Castor, but there's something I think I really like the gold with the white hook.
Yeah, so. It's really great. You know what's not fun about it though? I'm trying to photograph it on a white background.
Yeah, I imagine when you were telling me about the pictures, I was like, oof.
It was a challenge because all of our main thumbnail images on our site are on a white background. Mm-hmm. To photograph a white hook on a white background is enough to make you want to, I don't know,
right.
Take a nice long vacation. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Come back next week. We're here Victoria's live every Wednesday with the Crochet Foundry magazine Crochet Along. So if you want to join Wednesdays at 11 Central.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
All right, for the first time. Or if you just want to hang out and find out what's coming with Furls, join me every Friday at 10 a.m. Central. And make sure you're signed up for our newsletter so that you never miss out on a product launch or a sale because we have those all the time. All right. I think that's it. Happy Friday, everybody. Stay safe.